Hey, what's going on, guys? Should be live now. I'm gonna give everybody like a good old minute or two to join, like we normally do. But we are here on a Sunday afternoon, just getting her started up. It says it's episode 19, even though I told it not to do episode 19. While we're waiting for people to join, I'm gonna go ahead and fix that real quick, cause that grinds my gears a little. Cause I told her it would be, and I don't know how to fix it. I only know how to fix it in OBS. LOL. Yeah, I'm not about to figure it out. I'll fix it in post. But yeah, we're on episode 20 now, guys. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody is having a good start to their Sunday. Still having people join in, so we'll give everybody a chance to join in real quick. If you're watching on VOD, hope you're having a good day. Thank you for checking this VOD out. I appreciate you. Special shout out to Panzer, first in chat. Hey, Imp, it's Panzer. What's going on, Panzer? Congratulations on first in YouTube. And Kevin, I can't tell if you or Kevin were first. Anyway, congrats to Panzer for being first in YouTube. Congrats to Kevin being first in Twitch. Panzer just says, what's going on, Imp? What's going on, Panzer? And Kevin just says, BattleNations Day. Yes, sir, it is indeed another BattleNations Day. You got it. Hi, Imp. What's up, Pepe? Glad to see you. I just saw you on Discord, man. Yeah, we are about to do a BattleNation stream. Pretty excited. Speaking of you, man. Hey, look at you. You're the third one on here. Appreciate you, brother. All right, so yeah, we're going to let everybody keep joining in. You're having a bunch of people join right now on YouTube and on Twitch. So while everybody's joining in, we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to thank Murph YT, the YouTuber, for helping us out with this vehicle factory right here. Pretty goated of him. I want to thank Null for helping us out with not sure if Murph did anything else, but still, at least hopefully he got a gear off that. Null Zero, thank you very much for the tool shops, the iron, and the 2 Raptor ranches. VIP Man, aka Pepe, in the chat right now. Thank you very much for the 2 tool shops, my guy. Thank you, Death Trooper, for the iron ranches and tool shops. Thank you, Okie Bones, for the Ironwood vehicle factory. Same thing for Zoom 5. Felix Feline, thank you much, dude, for the stone and tool shop. Get Ready, thank you for the vehicle factory. Star Air 00, thank you for the 2 tool shops, ranches, and iron. And Crispy, thank you very much for the tool shop, vehicle factory, and ranch. Wait a second. Curious. Oh yeah, it is 15 minutes. For a second I thought it would only give Crispy the 15 minutes. I was like, what the heck? But yeah, it's 15 minutes on vehicle factory, 30 minutes on everything else. Bob 2000, aka this is Jason. Not sure if he's in chat yet, but thank you for the Raptor ranches. Panzer, thank you very much. Soldnich, thank you very much, dude. Bob and Iron Knights. Thank both you gentlemen very much. Bob for the triple stone and Iron Knights for the vehicle factory. And gentlemen, yeah, we're getting her started. I just got my first frag. Dude, congratulations, Panzer. That's a W, dude. That's freaking fracking huge, dude. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make sure I have a multi-stream pulled up just because I thought about it. So yeah, should be, I don't care about that. Yeah, should be showing up new comments there, which will be perfect. But yeah, congratulations, Panzer, dude. That's freaking awesome. What's going on, Clyde? Hey, Mike, glad to see you in chat, dude. Looking forward to tonight, man. If you're still available tonight, Mike. And Kamas, it's the Nationing of Battle Time. You got it, dude. Speaking of Battle Time, let's jump right into it and start collecting all of our beautiful, beautiful stuff. Man, dude, jumping into your BattleNations account first thing in the morning is such a vibe. It's like, bruh, I could be waking up to an exam I know I'm going to fail, or I could be waking up to, like, my wedding day, right? But when I open up BattleNations and I have all those long timers ready for me to collect, bruh, I know I'm going to have a good 5 minutes. Also, I'm glad I caught it before it jump scared me. We're about to level up, too, so talk about a good way to start off this stream, because we are about to level up, and let's just go ahead and do it. Grab that, and let's see, gonna go ahead and grab, who should we grab next? Who are we grabbing? Who do we level up off? I say Leafy Green. Next one. This is it. Oh no. I think it's 33,000. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Next one's gonna do it for sure. So yeah, anything we can collect now will give it to us. I'm pretty confident. And yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and do we have any missions to complete? Let's see. No real missions except a turn-in mission. I'm pretty sure. Well, no, we still gotta collect the stuff on that. That's just gonna be a pain in the butt. Oh, we can go kill some reds. We're definitely gonna go kill some reds after this. But let's go ahead and level up real quick. Get that bad boy done. And we'll go ahead and do... Boom. Booyah, baby! Let's go! We get level 21. Jawsome. We get 10 nanopods, 575 gold, and we unlock the Young Mammoth, the Gun Truck, and the Allied Raider Fire Breather, the Breadfruit Orchards, the Rocket Factory, the Coal Mine, that's what we needed, baby, and even better, the Steel Factory, the Steel Mill, Advanced Steel Mill, and water tower. Let's freaking go. Morgan says, you didn't eat your nanopods, did you? You never eat a nanopod. And that is confirmed true. Used to, you could eat a nanopod and get 100 HP. But now in the new BattleNations, you pretty much, if you eat a nanopod, you die. So that is why we don't have healful nanopods back. Still, beautiful stuff. Yay indeed, W Guntruck indeed, dude. Guntruck's pretty good, but even better is mainly that coal and steel mine, bro. I'm really excited about that coal and steel mine. Okay, bad news. We are super underplayed on this account because we really haven't been doing the stuff we're supposed to, which is mainly my fault because I need to make sure we do that. Go ahead, expand this way. And the reason I'm expanding this way is because slap you down and you should, yeah, so one more expansion will have the coal. Once we have the coal, we can probably do steel. Also, let's see if I can go back, see if chat's working here. Oh, I just clicked BattleNations again. Hopefully it doesn't break. Yeah, sometimes it'll try to open up a second server. Yep, we got all the people here. Hey, the support the stream link is not working. That is a problem. I will fix it right now. And while I'm fixing it, dang, it's one thing I still haven't figured out as a streamer is how do you do the small stuff? Like, for example, oh, vegetable mission complete. We get 1,250 XP, and Floyd says, great. Now I'll just need to convert these plants to a fluid that can use it for fuel tanks. Absolutely, but yeah, still trying to figure out how to do that because I didn't even leave the pinned thing in the whatchamacallit in the comments. So yeah, W Pepe real quick. I appreciate you pointing that out, bruh. I'm gonna go ahead and fix it. I don't know how to fix the link without closing stream, so we won't worry about that. But what I will do is drop in chat the link to our Discord and the fixed Streamlabs link. All right, perfect. So yeah, I just commented it. Both those bad boys should work if you need either one. First link to our Discord, more than welcome to join. Anybody is welcomed. And that second link should just be the support the stream link, and it should be working now. So hopefully that one works. And yeah, with that being said, we'll go ahead and collect this mission. And did we unlock the next one? Yep, scent and a sound. So let's go ahead. And before we do that, because I'm not sure what's going on, because I did mute all of the alert boxes. And the only one I left on, I'll even show you guys. So donations should be on if anybody made a donation. But everything else from cheers, YouTubes, all of this is off. So it should be completely mute. But it's not, as you guys can obviously hear. Gosh dang it, bro. Okay. It's what it is. Let's see if I can mute properties. Let's see. Oh, somebody just, see. Huge fan here. Just got a RK4. Dude, Adolf, congrats on the R4 TKs, dude. That's pretty freaking awesome. Construction is very easy with my... Yeah, dude. Construction gets a lot easier once you get those TKs up. But we're just going to jump right back over to a scent and a sound. And just start her off. We'll go ahead and read her. It reads, so, you doubt the effectiveness of the new hunters I've trained up? Not really, sir. I'm really sure they're good at killing rabbits or whatever. We'll see about that. Let's send them after the next raptors that attack. Sir, you don't need to risk the lives of innocent men to prove a point. Don't I? These hunters will prove themselves formidable, even if I put every one of them in the hospital. Base Morgan. Casual Morgan, bro. Bro, it still has random sounds on soundboard. Pepe, that's what I just said, brother. I know. That's what I just tried doing, bro. Pepe. I quite literally know. That's what I was doing here. And I'll just go ahead and mute sound feed. So that should mute everything, but watch, it's not. Hey, what's up, Kaiju? Just starting off the stream, having some technical difficulties, but doing pretty good, bro. Glad to have you in chat. Yeah, now we're going to go kill some raptors. And before we do that, actually, let's go ahead and set all of our timers up again. Can't believe I almost forgot that. Anybody's welcome to visit, help whatever you like. I'll also try to throw that vehicle factory up, or hopefully if I leave it sitting there, you guys, because it's still technically running. So hopefully you guys can still collect it. I don't need that unit I trained. It's complete garbage, honestly. And yeah, raptor nuggets right there. Collect you, you beautiful bad dog. And you're boosted. Oh, make deli sliced meat and hot dogs. Deli sliced meat is what's really going to get me, because that deli meat, it takes a freaking day to do, dude. And then, yeah, the 4 hour. Man, I hate that boar thing so much. There's so many missions with it. I only have freaking one. I don't think we can afford another, unfortunately. Do the raptor missions first. Raptor makes the mammoths a lot easier to do. Oh, yeah, because we already got the We already got the free raptor, bro. We actually, ironically enough, I kid you not, we did that last night on stream. Last night we got this beautiful bad boy right here, our first ever battle raptor on this account. We got the free one from the Tado's mission where you have to turn in the 5 teeth, and he gives you a free freaking battle raptor. I love that mission so much, bro. And yeah, we do have that. Go ahead and really wish I could figure out what I want to do with you. I'll just go, dude, I know we don't really have a mission for that. I know we have like 8 different missions we need to do at the War Factor, but like, bruh, I want that boosted XP, especially if the rest of the game is just going to try to be confusing. If you leave the unit, you can just aid it. Might end up doing that. Miss that? Oh, yeah, no, you're good, Kamas. Grind, Wimp Grind to R3. I'm burned out. Dude, that happens to all of us, dude. You can't do the Wimp Grind. You know, all in one, you can do it, but you're going to make it not fun for yourself. So, yeah, you space it out if you want to make it enjoyable. That's why I always do it when I'm just grinding something else. Like, for example, grinding gold or grinding another unit. I'll just throw a Wimp in there, you know, something over time, you know? But looks like our artichokes are somehow still freaking fracking boosted. I won't be complaining about that, so we'll go ahead and slap all those bad boys down. Finally we can freaking afford. Go ahead and do that upgrade because we've been needing to do that. Oh, our wheat's boosted. I couldn't resist, I'm sorry. Alright, boosted artichoke and boosted artichoke. And can't forget about, you guessed it, the boosted artichoke. Perfect. We'll go ahead and kill this boar right here. Oh, somebody's battling it for us, it looks like. Appreciate it. Trying to get tier 10 in boss strikes. Do you have any hardcore guilds? If so, what are the requirements? Yes, the main. The main Empire Guild, which is linked in the description. It's the pinned comment. That is going to be a competitive guild. We're going to be going for, not tier 10, but we're going to try to go for tier 11, tier 12, maxed out, get everything. And then we have feeder guilds for everybody else. So whether or not you're a younger player, you're more than welcome to join the feeder guild, just to, you know, chill, grind up to max their level. Or if you're a competitive player, you're more than welcome to join the main. You will have to, of course, pass, you know, get through an application, but you're more than welcome to join it, and we will be, of course, going for tier 11, tier 12, maxed out everything. And let's see. Mainly want to attack these two guys right here, but unfortunately looks like both of them are being attacked. Maybe. We'll have to see. Maybe somebody retreated from the pigs when I mentioned it. Or maybe the pigs are just going to put us in an infinite loading screen. You never know with these piggies. Oh my goodness, bruh. Okay, there we go. The piggies kept us hostage for a few seconds and then just spit us back out. Let's go ahead and start helping out any of our friends. Guys, of course, if you want me to add you, please let me know. I will unadd somebody who doesn't watch stream and re-add you. And because I added all 100 of these people the first night, it was pretty hectic. I didn't realize we would have a limit. Actually, we didn't have a limit on day 1. That's the reason I added so many people. But if you, by all means, please let me know. I would love to add you. I love the farming artichoke simulator. Dude, it's like the cabbage simulator, but even better, bro. It's awesome. So we're going to go ahead and... I wanted to send to Sound. I thought we would have to wait for them to come here, but no, I think we're going to go to Raptors Ranch because the first one would have already spawned here. So let's go ahead and go kill the Raptors. Sorry, I'm confused how this works, LOL. You're good. You're good, bro. TLDR, TLDR is, we have casual guilds and competitive guilds. It just depends. If you want to join the Empire, you are more than welcome to. We have casual and competitive guilds. Multiple guilds within the Empire. The main one is a competitive one. All of the feeders are more casual and more proving yourself for the main or growing within them until, you know, you get max level and can get into the main. Hopefully that clears it up a little bit. What is the best building / shops for XP? Early on, easily your farm, upgrade them to fields, include raptor ranches so you make sure you cycle meat, and you'll be golden. I use this on all of my alt accounts to get them maxed out quickly. But yeah, no, that's a great question. My main account is max level. Should I start an account or is it too early for that? That is a great question, JDF. In my opinion, bro, I think everybody should have one alt account. Now, I want to say I am extremely biased here, the man of alts, right? You're saying you need an alt account. Shocking, I know. But in all seriousness, yes, I would highly recommend getting an alt account if you can. If not, no biggie, you don't need one. It's definitely not the end of the world. But I would recommend getting one, especially if you're already maxed out on your main and you're looking for something to do. Come to my base. I got 2 vehicle factories, 2 barracks running. Heard that, Kamas. I'm going to do this battle real quick, and then I'm going to go over to your base. I'm pretty sure, do we have to let the hunters fire once? I think we unfortunately do. I hate these guys so much, man. They're so trash. I kind of agree with Ramsey. I like to agree with Morgan just because he's Morgan, but bro, Ramsey was right. Hunters are just so awful, man. Alright, let the Wimp get a shot in. Perfect. Alright, and let the mini tank get a shot in. We're just spreading the SP around here. We're about to go to K-Moss's base. He's got 2 vehicle factories running, apparently. We've got 3,672 gold and 44 SP across the board. And our Hunter gets a brand new bar progression. Love to see that. And we're going to go home and check out K-Moss's base. Howdy, what's going on in Knight's Legacy? Glad to see you, bro. Hope you are doing well. And we are going to go and check out K-Moss's base. If I can find him. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I was actually looking when I could have just typed in K. Alright. Best way to upgrade Wimps. I've been parring them with super tanks. Yeah, dude, it's just an overtime thing. It's really just the process. I mean, the Wimp race, more than anything, is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So if supers, you're just grinding out supers, or maybe you're just grinding out SP, it sounds like you're doing it efficiently, bro. Just keep it pushing. Hey, Imp, did you see my answers on the... Actually, it's just a tip. I did not, Panzer. I did not. R6 tank killers, Demo Man, and Mini Truck. Yeah, we were talking about doing the Demo Man on this account. We just hadn't decided yet. I'm going to go ahead and see if we get lucky on a vehicle factory. Oh my gosh! Let's go, baby! First vehicle factory of the day, and we get a freaking gear and a merit. Let's go, baby. Beautiful. That's how we like to start her out. Okay. Kamas, thank you for recommending your base. It is a goated base, and it is a lucky base. Pigeon just joined. What's up, Pigeon? Glad to see you. We just pulled a freaking fracking gear in merits. It was pretty awesome. And we're doing pretty good now. We're going to go ahead and try it again. Hey, it's all good. Hey, man, first gear. Look, when you... Last stream, literally last stream, our first vehicle factory was a gear. This stream, first vehicle factory is a gear. Man, we're doing bad. What? Dude, a freaking bar immediately after a gear. Okay. Dude, okay, dude, Kamas. W Kamas, man. Thank you very much for the base recommendation. Yeah, dude, freaking gear, bar. Yeah, that's what we like to see, man. Thank you very much again for recommending your base. See, Crispy. Yeah, Crispy, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Another, dude. Let's just keep it pushing, man. How lucky are we right now? We got to keep it up. Did they upgrade the odds? You can hit my base too. Heard I'm about to go visit it, Clyde. I supported like 15 vehicle factories today and no luck. Yeah, Pepe, it unironically is luck based. That's why I'm just excited over here because, yeah, sometimes you get really lucky and you just get year after year. Other times, it just says no, you're not getting anything. So yeah, purely luck based. And we're gonna go over to Clyde's base real quick and help out Clyde. Beautiful. He's got 4 running. We feeling lucky, chat? I don't know. I don't think you can push your luck. Like, for example, like Pepe just said, he helped out 15 vehicle factories and didn't get a single one. We got lucky off our first, this stream and last. So, yeah, I really think it's just about, you know, counting your blessings and getting lucky. But we'll go ahead and start. All good. No problem there. I didn't mean to collect that, but we'll go ahead with that one. All good. And all good. You know, it's a luck thing. Oh, my God. Let's go. Okay. Dude, normally I'm the exact opposite. I'm like, I can't get any bars, but I always get gears. That's why I always focus on vehicle factories. Bro, it's the opposite today. Let's go. I'm not sure if he's still here, but Mike messaged me on Discord asking if he wants to join. Mike, if you're still here, it's up to you. And chat, if he is not here, it's up to you guys. So we're just going to keep looking, see if we can find any more vehicle factories to assist. Yeah, he's got some up there, but it just doesn't look like they're running. Is what it is. Yeah, dude, we're doing so freaking good on gears, dude. A normal account this level would be so freaking low on gears, but, like, we're doing amazing. Junder, thank you very much for the help, brother. Appreciate the 2 assists on the vehicle factories and the farm. And should we start unfriending people? Only reason I say that is I see this thing just continuously get bigger and bigger, and I kind of want to go through in here and add anybody in chat. I might end up doing that. I'm probably going to do that at least for the drunk stream tonight. I'm going to add everybody here and just figure out how we do this. We might just have to do a huge clearance. Because, again, I added everybody with the thought process of, oh, I can have unlimited friends. And now it's been proven we can't do that. So it's just like, ugh. Maybe this person, well, this says they're YT. They might be a YouTuber. We'll keep an eye out on that. People like Inconvenience Man definitely stay in because they're max level with the Mammoth. This means they're the strongest any person can possibly be. We love this person, and yeah, we're definitely going to come see if we can find any of their stuff to assist. They don't have. They do have a vehicle factory, but it's not running, so they don't have a vehicle factory on. Is what it is. Little Blue says try my base. T-Jack, I believe I've been added. Are your factories running, Imp? Yes, this one right here should be. I thought at least if it was standing, I thought it would be running. Let me know if that's not the case, and I can certainly fix it, Clyde. But we're going to go to Little Blue's base. Little Blue, you are also definitely safe, because I always see you in my chat, and you're maxed out. So whenever we do the clearance, I'll be sure to keep Little Blue. Let's see what Little Blue's got for us. Ooh! 3 vehicle factories in the back. Alright. So we're going to go hit him with this, and then we're going to keep reading. So let's see. Okay, nothing, no problem. Ooh, a merit. I like to see a merit. Let's go, baby! Oh my gosh, dude! We are on fire today! I wanted to save some of my assists for tonight, but I'm not even sure if that'd be smart. I mean, when you're hot, because we are hot right now, gentlemen. Was that like our 3rd year of the freaking fracking stream? This is insane. You can friend everyone and add the most active ones. I'm definitely doing that, Pepe. I'm not even going to really do it off level. I'm going to do it more off activity. Because for example, you too, Pepe, don't worry if you are. I know you're level 35. I would never dream of unadding you because you're like one of the most active people here. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to do it off level. I'm just going to do it off activity. But I hate to do that because I'd have to remember it off all the dome. Or I'd have to just, include levels in somehow. We'll figure it out. We'll certainly figure it out. But yeah, bro's going to have no issue with tank killers. Facts, Kamaz, dude. I remember in pretty much every single one of my accounts early on, before the Friends update, getting the first few tank killers was such a hassle before your first AC defeat, because you had to grind for every single gear. That is thankfully a thing of the past now, at least for this account. Super freaking glad to see that. I think guilds are going to change who I friend as an assist. 1000%, dude. That's just facts. Guilds are definitely going to affect the friends list. 1,000,000,000%. Yeah, brother, I sent a DM, but I'm down to come on and say hi and want her to come out. Mike, it's up to you. I'm cool with either one. I'm about to go eat dinner in probably like an hour. So if you want to jump on for an hour and have like an hour of chaos, I'm down for that. Or if you want to wait till tonight, like initially planned, we can go on for a few hours. I'm cool with whatever one. It's whatever benefits you the most, Mike. We can jump on for like an hour, maybe a little bit more right now. Or we can do tonight and do a few hours. Whichever you prefer, bro. Let's see. I think you should prioritize guild mills first on friends list. Oh, 100%. I think that's what everybody's going to do. Everybody's going to be prioritizing their friends. And I think that's the good thing. You want people to be prioritizing their friends on friend list. So yeah, no, completely agree. And I think you're right. Let's see. How many accounts do you have? A lot, JDF. A lot. Let's see. I want TK so bad, but I'll get there. Oh, you will. You certainly will. Just keep pushing it, and level 27 will happen. Also, you got a limited edition account, dude. Danis, you got that cool profile picture of Warlord Ganis? You're good, bro. Go ahead and let this Battle Raptor hit this guy in the face. Oh my gosh, he tried to get revenge, and the Battle Raptor said, "You're too slow for that. Gotta be quicker than that." Alright. Gonna go ahead and let Heavy take care of the babies in the back. And I'll let the Wimp get a shot off. Who does he want to attack? Man, he had to try it, and he only did 1 damage. Bro, I like our Battle Raptor. Our Battle Raptor is about it. Like, some Battle Raptors aren't about it. This one's about it. Killed him in 1 tap. Yeah, our Battle Raptor's about it. I love bro. Speaking of bro, we get 1 tooth, 3,614 gold. Not a problem at all. 500 wimps already. Okay, I see you. Clyde, you should see my main if you think this is impressive. And the only reason I have so many wimps on this account is because I got this little 9x9 set up early on. And I was like, shoot, you do what you do. You keep it running. And heck, we're not even at 500 yet. So I appreciate you saying that, Clyde, but I got to keep it pushing. I gotta keep this account going. I would like to try to get her at 1,000 before the month's over. And then keep her pushing. But yeah, no, my main is where I build up the majority of my wimps. On most of my accounts, I try to shoot for either 500 or 1K and then stop it there. But on my main, I have 50 barracks, I'll say that. I think most of you guys already knew that. But yeah, I have 50 barracks in my main. The only reason I stopped at 50 barracks is because by the time I'm done placing the 50th wimp, the first wimp is already ready to be collected. So I think that's just like my personal max. And I'll just sit there for an hour or two just doing that endlessly, recycling it while watching YouTube in the background. Let's see. Teeth is my problem. JDF, teeth is a huge problem early on. Keep it pushing. I have some good news for you, bro. Teeth are one day going to be a non-issue for you because I have 28. The mission we just did last night that gave us a Battle Raptor had us needed us to collect 5, and I was like, bro, I got 5 on hand. And I just handed them the 5. So yeah, sorry to hear you're having teeth problems, but rest assured, my friend, keep playing, and those teeth problems will be a thing of the past. Yes, Warlord is mine, but no Emperor profile. But I am blessed to have limited edition. It is the 3rd rarest profile. I got a bar from you, Imp. Oh, dude, congrats, Glide. Glad to hear you got a bar. Glad to hear you got lucky. And Danis, dude, it doesn't matter. In my opinion, what really matters is having a limited edition thing. Because, dude, most people are going to have access to this. This is what, like, 99.9% of all BattleNations players are going to have access to. So if you have access to any limited edition profile picture, heck, dude, even if you have access to, where is it? Like, the cheapest one, dude. Wait a second, where is... Let me look up my account real quick. BattleNations... Emperor... Let's see. Yeah. Like, for example, even if you only have this one right here, dude, this is still a good one. So yeah, any limited edition profile picture is a great limited edition profile picture. I had this one because I played this account back when the beta started and been playing it ever since on YouTube. And this one is also me. Don't worry, I just want to secure my name also in all caps, so this is also me as well. So don't worry about that. And yeah, we're looking pretty freaking fracking good. I really want to go assess more people, but we might do a night stream. I haven't seen Mike respond yet, whether or not he wanted to do it now or later. Again, Mike, I'm perfectly fine with whatever. If chat has a preference, we can do chat's preference, but if you have a preference, I want to do your preference. So yeah, with that being said, we're going to keep her pushing. R6 Super X3, Tank Killer X4 2 Demo Man, and the Vader for minimal losses. Yeah, Panzer. When we do the AC battle, I'm going to have to make sure you're in chat, because yeah, I think you got that thing locked down. Been lacking 2 bars for an upgrade for the Wimps for like a week now. Haha. Dude, go help out some barracks, Pepe. Sorry to hear that, but if you guys could, I want to give... I know I was about to fight those mammoths, but I got to do something important for my boy real quick. Clyde, thank you very much for the help on the 4 barracks. I know you said you got a bar from that. Pepe, come over here and help me with my barracks, bro. And if anybody is in chat right now who needs their friend, please consider adding VIP Man, aka Pepe, in chat. He's a very good goated bro. Please make some barracks for him so he can, you know, get some bars since he's 2 bars away. But this guy's always in chat. He's a great man. Add him if you want to have a good BattleNations person on your friend list. So yeah. Oh yeah, all these guys are ready, but we're going to wait for their brothers to get ready in another 3 minutes. Yeah, we'll give them some time, or let somebody come over here and assist us, whichever one is necessary. And we will go ahead and go over to these mammoths right here and kill them. I am maxed out on bars. Panzer, sounds like a dream. I was too, but I started on R6 Field Agents, so happy. Oh, congrats, dude. Yeah, Frederick. Yeah, dude, Field Agents are such a good one. Yeah, I think they're going to be also pretty... I think they're going to be a sleeper for boss strikes. I think that nerve gas is honestly going to surprise a lot of people. But, nevertheless, we'll go ahead and throw the Battle Raptor out here. Go ahead and protect them with the mini-tank. And let's get it pushing. Let's everybody get to killing. Alright, he does a good shot up front. Alright, Heavy takes that hit like a champ. Alright, good shots. Yeah, I'm thinking the exact same thing. Perfect. And Battle Raptor should be able to finish this off before I let Wimp get a shot off. There we go. Ah, didn't let Mini Tank get a shot off. I'm spreading the FP around, letting everybody get some. Oh, he wanted to get revenge. Too bad. Battle Raptor kills you. Good night. I destroyed 4 of them with low losses. Oh, dude. Panzer, that's not bad at all. Heard. Sent you a friend request. Oh, dude, yeah, Danis, that's a good, smart move. 3,628. Danis, do you want me to give you a shout-out as well? I just gave, Pepe a shout-out just because I know he, needed the friends and needed some bars. But you want me to give you a shout-out as well, Danis? Because I would love to. We give 30 SP for all our boys and a new bar for our mini-tank, so that's pretty freaking sweet. Because, yeah, I could easily do that, too. Let's see. Pepe, what's your account? I got 5 barracks running right now for you. Oh, I got you right now. It's VIP Man. I got you, Mike. Yeah, it's just VIP Man right here. And Danis is... Actually, I'm not going to type his stuff. One, I typed in the wrong name. But 2, Danis, let me know if you want me... Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, he literally just said it. Yep, this is him right here. Ari helped him out on all 5 assists. He's got a limited edition profile picture. That's how you know he's going to be pretty good. And, yeah, love this guy right here. We're probably going to go ahead and... Yeah, really, we're just waiting on all these guys. We can go ahead and kill Reds. We got a lot of people in chat on YouTube and especially Twitch. We're going to go ahead and jump right on into it. I think you need me, but you need Nano Junes. Yeah. Hope you're having a good Sunday, everyone. Oh, thank you, Cutie. Hope you're having a good Sunday as well, Cutie. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and just take on these guys. Alright. Yeah, because we can actually do this now that we have the Battle Raptor. We have to be strategical about it, though. Place you right here. Place you guys on the side right here. We'll throw a Wimp up front and then 2 in the back. Oh, well, actually, we can't throw 2 in the back because, yeah, we only have 7. Yeah. Yeah, we'll make this work. Alright. First things first, yeah, let Battle Raptor tear into this Demo Man right here. I do not like Demo Man. Oh, mini tank on mini tank violence, bruh. What the heck? Yeah, if you could just tear him up the middle. I want to make sure the guy survives so he doesn't have a high chance to attack. Thank you. Okay, artillery attacks, that's what we needed. Thank goodness. So, now we're going to use Raptor and hopefully kill Demo Man. How much HP he's got? 87. Yeah, we just don't need him to hit any of our units because he could pretty much one-tap anybody right here, as he almost did last night. Kill you, and please die. No! Okay, who's the attack? Oh, thank goodness. Sharpshooter, bruh. Thank you. You could have let your boy attack, but you decided to be stupid. Thank you very much. He's on 7 HP. We got this now. In fact, I'll let Wimp have the honors. Wimp, go ahead and do it for us, buddy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, wow. You think you're something, officer? Get eaten alive by Battle Raptor, bruh. Riot Trooper over here using his shotgun attack like it's actually going to do damage. Get out of here. And then you have the worst unit in the game, Scout Bike over here shooting his little gun. I have said this before, I'll say it again. Scout Bike, you need to be on a freaking... You just need to be on your feet. You don't have the HP to justify calling yourself a vehicle. I hate this guy with the passion, and I'm so glad we're going to get to kill him right here, along with that Riot Trooper. Oh, a beautiful Scout Bike explodes. Alright, mini tank takes a shot. It's reflected damage. Love to see that. And I'll let our mini tank get revenge. Beautiful. And let our other mini tank, because I believe it was the one that got shot by this mini tank. Perfect. Oh, yeah, he's trying to get revenge for its buddy. I'll let the Battle Raptor eat him alive. Really? And he's still pushing. Okay. Well, if you're so consistent to live, don't think you're living through that. I honestly like the mini tank. Might not do a lot of damage, but they sure can take a hit. Oh, unironically, I think the mini tank is one of the best designed units in this entire game. It is a perfect introduction to tanks, and I would argue even armor. I know the Riot Trooper, the guy we just killed on the left here, is technically your introduction to armor, but man, I hate his armor so much. It's so weak. So in my opinion, yeah, mini tank's perfect. It's your first real introduction to armor, in my opinion. And you know what? I want this guy to have a loser's death. He's at 4 HP. Come on, bro. What do you got? He's got nothing. We could sit here and pass for the next 8 turns because he has nothing. Bro, do you want to surrender? You have 4 turns left. I have 2 heavies, a Battle Raptor, mini tank, and Wimp. All of their attacks off cooldown. You have your only attack on 4 turns cooldown. Bro, surrender to me right now. I wish we could do this. I wish we could offer him surrender because I would love him on my army. But instead, we can't do that. We just have to kill him. Tragic. I could have used him on my army. Nevertheless, we get 1,200 gold for our victory. And, ooh, SP across the board. We get 61 SP for our Battle Raptor, 61 SP for our Heavy, and 61 SP for our Mini Tank. And our Wimp is ready to be promoted. I forgot about that. LOL. Let's see. The most fragile troop in terms of crushing damage. That is true. Yeah, Scout Bike is so sad. I'm sure the P was One Punch from Raider Brawler. He is. One Punch Brawler. Real. Real indeed. The Brawler is kind of goated, though. Imagine being so powerful, you're in battle, you can kill people with guns with your fist. That's pretty impressive, honestly. If that guy ever figures out what, like, brass knuckles are, we are actually in danger. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down these guys right here. And I'm thinking the same thing, except now we're going to have to focus on this guy, the soldier right here. Because he is for sure going to be trying to give us a run for our money. Shoot. Yeah, I just say we keep pushing it. Probably drop 2 more mini tanks right here. And go ahead and drop a Wimp. Also, I'm not sure if you're still in chat, Mike, but if you want to jump on now, you can. If it's been too long, if you're busy now, completely understandable. But if you still want to, you're perfect fan. I just wanted you to be able to jump on tonight so we have a little bit longer. But I'm actually doing some stuff, so whichever you prefer, Mike, assuming you're still here. Have you ever played TF2? What's your opinion on Demo Man? He carried me to max level. I learned about TF2 from BattleNations, unfortunately, as a kid through the crossover. I played TF2 a little bit, nowhere near as much as I played, of course, BattleNations as a kid. But I'll say this: I think TF2, it should have done what Overwatch did in 2016. I'm not sure if you guys remember. Do you remember 2016 where, like, Overwatch completely took the gaming world by storm? We were all like, whoa, what is this? Blizzard's just released another instant classic. All of that. I think TF2 should have had that by default. I am somebody who believes TF2 really deserved that kind of growth. I believe they were already a put-together game, and I think Blizzard just honestly didn't have good enough leadership. And heck, I think I've been vindicated by that by time when we've seen that happen. Because, I mean, look at what happened. Blizzard completely ran that thing into the ground. They did Overwatch 2, which everybody universally hated. Thankfully, we can take that shot. But yeah, Soldier is freaking powerful. Oh my gosh, dude, we actually do need to finish this up quickly because, yeah, our Raptor actually took way too much damage. And he wasn't even the target. My goodness, that was scary. No! Oh my... Dude, he could have actually killed... Soldier just could have killed our Battle Raptor right there. I was trying to go on some kind of Overwatch rant. TLDR is I think Overwatch was too overrated while TF2 was too underrated. But with all that being said, our Battle Raptor just died. Almost died. And we would have... That would have hurt, because I couldn't have done the next battle. That would have sucked. Pretty grateful. Okay. TF2 carried the community easy. Oh, 1,000%. And then just Overwatch, you know. TF2 walked so Overwatch could run, but I think TF2 is the one who deserved to run. We get 1,200 gold again, and 96 SP for all of our boys for Heavy, Battle Raptor, and Mini Tank. Or, I'm sorry, Mini Tank only got 48 SP because he didn't shoot, but Battle Raptor and Heavy got 96 SP. Not bad at all. Haven't played TF2 in years, but when it comes to the best games of my childhood, besides BN, of course, that is true. Let's see. Soldiers does not have severe lead poisoning, but yeah, makes sense. True, true. We got one more red to go. Shoot. Alright, and did just get a message on Discord from our boy Mike, and Mike, I'm just not sure how we're gonna set it up on stream. That was my only fear and why I wanted to do it later tonight. But we definitely can do her. If you could just make a quick group chat with just you and me real quick, and I'll join it on Discord. I'll load it up on my PC and I'll join it. I just don't want to accidentally do that and leak something of our server. So if you could just do that for me real quick, and I'll join it, and we should be good to go. And of course, I saved the best for last as far as TF2 fights go, because we're staring down a Heavy. Also, I know this is a small complaint, but seriously, why is my Heavy rank 2 and he has 250 HP? And their Heavy is rank 1 and he has 250 HP? Why do they get a stronger default Heavy? They get a rank 2 Heavy by default. Anyway, let's see. Soldier, yeah, Soldier has lead poisoning. Honestly, Mike, yeah, let me go ahead and boot up Discord real quick, and you can try calling me. Because I don't even know if he'll... whatchamacallit. Work also, I just leaked one of my emails, LOL. Thankfully, it's just one of my BattleNation emails, so you guys can even message me there if you want. But we'll go ahead and do the Discord. Yeah, and Mike, this is also why I didn't want to do it right now, because I am so bad at doxing stuff. I would dox my face reveal if I wasn't scared of doing it every 5 seconds. But here we are in the Empire, and yeah, Mike, you can just go ahead and call me, and hopefully it pops up. And hopefully stream can hear you. If stream can't hear you, I'm afraid we will have to do it tonight. But if we can do it now, it'd be perfect. Alrighty, yeah, let's go ahead and try to see if we can take care of Heavy, though, now. Honestly, I have no clue. I think we're going to have to do the same Battle Raptor strategy, though, and focus fire on him. Yeah, I'm going to have to also move Battle Raptor aside, just because I don't want him to be in shot of this little Imperial Dragoon or this Flame Trooper right here. Well, he's still in shot of the Flame Trooper, but at least not the Imperial Dragoon. Honestly, it's much better he get hit by the Imperial Dragoon. I just did the math on that. Yeah, I don't want him to get burnt. Okay, quite literally. Alright. I think we should be good now. Knock on wood. And... yeah. So we're gonna go ahead... see, we can throw one more unit in here. Let's throw the Arsonist. I love the Arsonist, boy. I just got to throw them out here just for the lulz. And yeah, you can just record the game. Heard, Pepe. I think Mike's messaging me. I just can't see it now. Yeah, he's messaging me. Mike, I'm sorry, I can't see it. It's not popping up on my phone anymore because I was getting the notifications on my phone and now it's just not popping up. Dang it, we need to set this up. Anyway. Are you, because yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's not giving me a call notification. It's just giving me those little message notifications. But nevertheless, let's see how long this poor arsonist survives here. We'll give him his best shot, and we'll jump right into it. So, I want him. I'm sorry. I want to see arsonist do his best. Go ahead and throw the heavy on fire, dude. Yeah, he catches heavy on fire. Good job, dude. Okay. This guy needs to die. Like now. Okay, arsonist gets hit. We kind of saw that coming. Wimp, get your shot off. Okay. Okay. So we are gonna head out. We lose an arsonist and 2 wimps. Okay. And let's see. Call started. I'm just gonna go ahead and join it and hope for the best. If I leak our Discord, I leak our Discord. I almost hit start video call and that would have turned on my face cam. I almost leaked my face cam. I was like 1 click away. And what a tragedy that would have been. Hey, what's up, Mike? Can you guys hear him? I don't think he's talking yet. So if you can't...
Hello?
Hey, Mike. I can hear perfectly fine. Hopefully you appear well on chat. Assuming chat hears you fine, we should be good to go.
Oh yeah, let's see how this goes.
Awesome. All right. So yeah, chat, just let me know if you can't hear him. If not, we'll certainly fix it. But this is Mike. This is Imperial Council member of the Empire. Great guy. Absolutely love him. He's an officer within the Empire. He's the guy who helped squash that little bit of an incident we had yesterday in the server. But yeah, we were... of course, tonight we're going to have the drinking stream, and I was planning on having you on for that. You're still more than welcome. But shoot, it's normally Indo doing pregame, getting buzzed, and then joining us for that night. So I guess it's now you and me, Mike. But before we get into all of that, would you like to give yourself a little induction, just say who you are, and maybe just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Of course. So I'm Calosaurus Rex on BattleNations, as well as on the Discord. If you guys see me in the stream, my account is Mike Chance. 26 years old. I live over in Florida. I got 2 jobs. So my first job I've been doing since I was 18. I'm in the Coast Guard Reserves. And my full-time job, I am a firefighter EMT over here in Florida as well.
Dude, awesome. That's awesome, man. And yeah, firefighter, I mean, in Florida of all places, man. I know we've talked about it a little bit in Discord, but gosh, of all the places to be a firefighter, like maybe Miami would be only, but again, that's Florida, so you get what I mean. Man, dude, yeah, doing great work out there. We're glad to have you. And yeah, shoot. Let's see, hopefully, I think everybody can hear you all right. Do you have a maybe a second device pulled up listening to yourself? Because I actually, I don't actually. I was using my phone normally for that, but I actually just jumped on Discord to make sure we got this thing set up. But yeah, if anybody can't hear him, just let me know. And yeah, should be good to go. So you got 37 SP across the board for everybody. And shoot, we'd even established what the rule was. So of course, last Sunday, it was before the hot fix, and we just did every time the friends list broke, we took a shot, and I ended up getting almost plastered off that. No, not even almost. I passed out on my laptop on stream after Endless bought me out, so that was pretty crazy. Then Indo and I did a pretty good one. What should it be today? Do you have anything in mind, Mike? Anything that you can think of off the top of your head, maybe?
No, I was having something really good we can do for tonight. I know I have the AC up, so I was hoping we can maybe kill that boy on stream.
Absolutely.
Tonight, or probably tonight we can do that. And then if we lose any units, take a shot. Don't know if we have any of the bosses up.
I think that sounds good. I'm cool if you want to do. How about we include all of that and just play Drunker Nations? I'm not sure if you might call it, but Indo and I a few nights ago, we streamed, did a drinking stream, and we made a new account called Skinny Beast, all caps. I'm actually going to go ahead and add that account on this account, but it's Skinny Beast, all caps. We only play the account when we're hammered, and yeah, it's basically we lose a unit, we drink. We train a unit, we drink. Gandalf appears, we drink. Morgan talks about drinking, we drink. Or, of course, if the Empire or the Emperor himself appears, we drink. So, pretty simple concept there. Would you be down for playing that, and also we watch your AC battle?
Of course.
Dude, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty freaking hyped about that. Um, yeah, shoot, yeah, I don't know too terribly much else. How available are you for the next foreseeable little bit? Like, just asking, do you have any time restrictions you might need to make?
Not tonight, no.
Not
I'm off tomorrow, thank God, so I should be able to have plenty of time.
Dude, awesome, awesome. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty much just killing time. I'm going to try to get one more cycle in here on all of our stuff before I head out. But I got like another 45 minutes just to stream before I got to go get dinner ready. And yeah, if you want to just hang out for then, we're pretty good. And shoot, I'm trying to decide. So I'm only cooking dinner for myself. So if I'm plastered and I just completely undercook the meat, I'm only giving myself food poisoning. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're gonna do it. I was gonna say we're gonna do BattleNations, but I can't even log into the account because obviously I would have to leak the code on stream, which we don't want to do. So instead, what we will do is we will go ahead and speed up one of these things, and then we'll pretty much play BattleNation rules on this account for the next 45 minutes. Does that sound good with you?
Yeah.
Awesome, yeah. Let's go ahead and do the TF2 mission again. I think that'd be a great way to start because we're on the TF2 quest line. I think that'd be a pretty great way to do it. We're on the last red mission here. I'm not sure if you can see it. In fact, let me go ahead and share my screen in Discord. Because
I actually want you to share my phone right now, so I can see everything going on.
Oh, perfect.
And I did check, I do hear myself, so
perfect.
at least we know that's working.
Fantastic, yeah, because nobody was saying it on YouTube or Twitch, so I was like, we should be good, but just wanted to make sure. So yeah, fantastic. All right, then let's go ahead and set this up. I still am kind of annoyed that they get a rank 2 heavy by default. That's kind of like what the freak. But nevertheless, throw out our 2 mini tanks. I keep throwing out the Wimp by second nature. I forgot he's being promoted right now, so like there's no reason to do that. Also, no freaking way. I just realized it never says promoting when we go to Doom, because last night on stream I upgraded him, but we didn't have enough iron on stream. Oh my gosh, he hasn't been upgrading this entire time. Okay, that's an L for me. And we need 3,000 iron to upgrade him, so it's going to be a hot minute before we upgrade him, because I just burnt through 2,000 iron upgrading our hospital so we could get our 3rd heavy back. Is what it is. I guess we're just going to be going into this battle with no wimps. Perfectly fine. Set up the 2 heavies on the side, 2 mini tanks on the side, and we need a troll unit. I'm thinking that's the arsonist. I'm sorry, Mike, nothing against you. I'm not trying to throw an arsonist, throw shade at you. I just we have a good running joke with the arsonist, but then I just realized I'm throwing an arsonist up while talking to a firefighter. Might not be the best coincidence, but nevertheless, we have 2 more units we can throw out here. Definitely going to include the
We're very lucky.
Oh, go ahead.
With the fire department, we don't get too many arsonists.
Oh.
We do our arson investigators, which are sworn law enforcement officers that come out if we do see anything that could be anything remotely related to arson. So we are taught to look for certain signs, but everything that I've seen, I have not seen any arson yet, thank God. But we do have to do a lot of like crazy people throughout the years, and like even when like setting up like getting your hydrant head to your truck, we always gotta make sure we like flush things out because there have been plenty of scenarios, which thank God none of them I haven't seen yet, but I've heard plenty of stories of guys putting like razor blades, rocks, all kinds of stuff inside of a hydrant. So when you do turn the water on to go to your truck, it actually blows up your pump. Wow.
Yeah, it's just domestic terrorism. Sorry you have to deal with that, but I'm glad to hear you haven't had to deal with any arsonists. That's very fortunate. Pretty much it's a lot more simpler here in Mississippi. It's just if they're drunk and they have a lighter in their hand, it's arson. If not, it's not. But I'm glad to hear you guys actually have a developed team for that in Florida, so that's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, every fire department has their arson investigators. Like I said, they're they're state law enforcement officers, so every state has them across the board, and they're on call, so they don't work the 24-hour, 48 like we do. They might get a call at 2 a.m. for a fire, be like, hey, we think this might be arson, and they got to get up, put their pants on, and go to work and see what's going on.
Heard. Absolutely interesting. Just started the fight. What do you think is the first move we make here, Mike? What are you thinking? So this is formation we're running with. It's certainly not the best, but it's our formation. What do you think we hit first? I'm thinking we hit the Battle Raptor, use the Battle Raptor to hit the heavy. But what are you thinking?
I think so as well. I mean, the biggest thing is the heavy. He has the most health, and he will decimate your team.
Everything on here, absolutely. Like, if it was not the heavy on this battlefield, it'd be the easiest battle in the world. Heavy right here is making up 90% of their strength. So yeah, I just want to focus fire on him, starting with the Battle Raptor. And again, we got to be careful here because any units lost in BattleNations, we are playing by BattleNation rules, is a shot. You can do, actually, you don't have to do a shot. You're more than welcome to join tonight. You're more than welcome to join right now. But I already got my Captain Morgan's right here. I'm feeling like Lieutenant Morgan, so we're about to get started. Use Battle Raptor to hit heavy. All right, 88 damage, not bad. Let's see. Beautiful. Okay, mini tank came in, and now, okay, I'm gonna let the Wimp get a shot in so he gets the SP. Oh. Well, I'm not sure if it's caught up to you, Mike, yet because of the delay, but my friend,
we're on a Raptor just attacked right now on my screen.
Okay, yeah, wait for it to appear on your screen, my friend. You'll see what happens.
Lordy. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. JDF. Right. Yep. And JDF asks, how easy is it to switch between accounts? That is up to personal preference. All you have to do is log out and then immediately log back in with the new code. For me, it's like second nature. It literally takes me 30 seconds. I think it's the easiest thing in the world. Some people do complain that it is hard. So I just wanted to say that. Some people think it's hard. For me, you can do it under 30 seconds. I believe it's easy. To answer your question, not that hard. Probably should have killed the heavy. Well, I appreciate the advice, but hindsight, foresight. I'm going to go ahead and start with my shot. Mike, you're more than welcome to join me or give some more commentary. I'm about to go silent for like 5 seconds, so feel free to talk or do whatever you need to.
For everybody who's in chat, again, my account's Cowsaurus Rex. Same with on Discord. Feel free to DM me at any time. I'm fully open. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'm not really good with DMs all the time. You ask my girlfriend, I kind of forget to respond sometimes. But I will get back to you all as soon as possible. And I mean, if y'all want any help, you want to ask questions, I can always help, try to get information. Like I said, I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to this game. I play it quite a bit. I mean, we looked at my base yesterday. It's kind of big. So I'm always down to answer questions. Anybody wants to talk about that stuff, or talk about other games as well. Right now, I'm kind of on a Borderlands 4 kick with a couple of my buddies. So I'm definitely down to strategize and talk about what y'all think some of the really cool weapons are. So let me know.
Ooh. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna have to make sure no more units die because I gotta save this for tonight. Whoa, that shit. Okay. Anyway, also I want to also save this for tonight, but I'm looking forward to it. Are you a Borderlands fan by chance?
I am. So I played all the games pretty much. I've beaten all the DLCs. I grinded a lot of Borderlands 2 back in the day with some buddies back in like high school. Kind of fell off with Borderlands 3 a little bit near the end, and did not play Tiny Tina's. That one did not hit my interest. But I'm so far playing Borderlands 4. Me and my buddies were about 45% through the campaign, what they're saying, and having a great time so far. The weapons seem super unique. The story I'm actually really enjoying so far. Definitely excited to see where it goes. Dude,
awesome. Oh my god! No!
Holy shit. Although, he's so weak.
Okay. I think I'll hear it when it catches up for you. I think you'll have a reaction.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright.
Woo!
Kill my beer.
Okay. I forgot he was on that low cooldown. I was like, okay, I should be good. I can use this mini tank to get some SP. Oh, okay. Oh, that was what, 2 units in our Battle Raptor. I really hate the fact that the Battle Raptor went down, bro. Dang. And what I was thinking that entire time is I was thinking, oh! Okay.
Got really quiet. Alright,
okay.
We killed the heavy, thank God.
Okay, but let it play out.
Ooh,
and yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, bro is gonna get blackout. This is why we need to wait for tonight, Pepe. This is why we limited ourselves. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we are 1 deep, or at least I'm 1 deep, and got 4 on the way.
We gotta get you on some beers instead of hard liquor.
Yeah.
Or if we're gonna do hard liquor, it's gotta be sips. We gotta go sip rules.
Sip rules. It's something like that, bro. Because like, I mean, one already made me like so. I wouldn't even say I was like intoxicated. I was more just like focused on like the joy of it, the fun of BattleNations and everything. That means I wasn't strategical. And what happens when you're not strategical? You just lose your entire army. Um.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Do you play drinking games at all, like with friends, like back home?
Oh, absolutely, dude. I mean, I grew up in Louisiana. That's like half of what we do. Yeah, dude. And
So
yeah,
one really fun one on your phone to download is called Piccolo.
Piccolo heard.
It's gotta pay like $5 a week for, so I really only get it for like major group outlets, or like when I go out with my buddies for training, I'll get it. It's one of those kind of like games where like it's not like truth or dare, but it's kind of like some people get like a challenge, some people have to answer something, do something stupid, ask questions. It's really fun, but that's sipping rules. So we'll normally just get like a big giant bottle like Jack Daniels, and we'll all just have sips out of it.
Heard. It sounds much
And
more.
that way, like, the game lasts like 2 or 3 hours, but by the end of 2 or 3 hours, you're all pretty well gone to wind.
That is awesome, heard, dude. Yeah. Yeah. I just found the app. Definitely want to talk about that more because that sounds pretty interesting. Knock on wood, it's just this one mortar team left. We kill them. I'm gonna check out this app after stream. Man, what a bad victory freaking formation. Victory, it sure doesn't feel like it. We get 1,260 gold. We lose the Battle Raptor, the Arsonist, the Mini Tank, and the Wimp. Yikers. Yikers. Okay, I only paid one. I paid for the Wimp. I gotta pay for the Mini Tank, the Arsonist, and the Battle Raptor. But, so I am ready for tonight, and so I can actually make dinner while cooking it properly, I'm going to use your rules, the rules you just clearly established. And while I'm doing that, I'm also probably going to... Oh, sweet! Yeah, I just realized I poured a glass of tea before I started this stream. Could you take the mic for like maybe 30 seconds while I do this, and we just look over this depressing screen while you give us a little bit more dialogue?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you.
Let's see. Pepe, bro's gonna get blacked out drunk. Oh, 100%. His drinking stream. Me and Emperor were talking about it for a while now, about us getting together to do drinking, whether we bring some more people on or just us. Hopefully tonight will be a really fun stream. I'm super looking forward to it. I've got a beautiful bottle of bourbon sitting over there, and a few beers. Kind of started off tonight with a beer, just might have a lot of fun, It's only 4:30 here in Florida. Definitely sad that we lost the Battle Raptor. JDF, I personally don't have any salamanders. I have one for more of a collection. I've been really working on my super tanks. My level 5 right now, about halfway to getting the R6. They take a lot of SP. I believe nearly over 300,000. So those are currently like my priority level up in all my battles. And I think for the first boss strike, hopefully within the next 3 to 4 months coming up, they will be absolutely a godsend to have those as high range you possibly can. They take so much damage. I go into plenty of battles with Raiders, Silver Wolves, Rebels, with just my super tanks, and come out perfect.
All right. Beautiful. I'm gonna have to throw out the next 30 minutes, bro. I was sitting here and I was like, dang, who is this? And I was like, oh, this is Mike. I was like, have I linked his channel? I'm this crazy. And I was like, oh wait, this is my stream. What am I doing? So that was great, bro, dude. I was like, man, I gotta go link his channel in the Discord, because like, bro, I know we got Tio. I didn't realize we had Mike as a content creator. Beautiful. I'm
not a content creator. I just love like talking and teaching.
You should be.
I teach a lot of stuff with the military. Whenever I do stuff at work, we got new guys coming in who are either our trainees, people want to do ride-alongs. I love teaching people because I'm very passionate about like my jobs, and I love that stuff. So like BattleNations, something I'm also very passionate about. I have my girlfriend come play on my account all the time just to mess around, and she starts learning, and she's getting into it now. I'm thinking I'm going to get her own account here starting up pretty soon. But I love teaching. I love talking. Even though I'm pretty bad at talking, half the time I got like a little lisp, and I talk over myself a lot.
Dude, I mean, look, I tell you, it's mainly about the passion. It's about having, a bit of a drive for it and really just loving it. But, I mean, it really, ironically enough, overlies a lot with the stuff you would want in a good firefighter. And, dude, I'm telling you, if you ever started, I think you'd be perfect. You'd have the backing of the Empire. Would love to back you, especially as Imperial Councilman. But, yeah, dude, that was great. That was legitimately perfect. And normally, because, and chat can kind of back me up on this. Normally, when I tell somebody, hey, cover for me, they go, oh, okay. And then we just sit in 30 seconds of silence. I'm like, I said cover for me, but you did it perfectly, dude. Legitimately, that was amazing. Thank you so much, man. You and Indo are probably my two best coverers. And ironically enough, you two are the guy who aren't content creators. You and Indo definitely need to make your own account, especially you, dude, because your base is lovely. And also, just to clarify, I'm pretty sure everybody in Twitch knows this, but I just want to clarify for Twitch chat. This is the guy who said last night his base was a mess, and then we went and it was maxed out perfect. So, love this guy, but we got Demo Man right here. Tell me, Mike, do you want to read out some dialogue, or do you want me to do all the dialogue reads? Perfectly fine, I'm good with either one.
Yeah, I like hearing your voice, doing sometimes do those little accent different characters, I do like that.
You got it, heard that. I'm going to do Demo Man, I'm going to try to read it in thick. It's going to be kind of off, but it's going to be really off tonight, so I'll go ahead and read Demo Man. Hey, who's howling these scoundrels of the red tosses? I have seen anything like them before. I guess you have. Guess the rebels teamed up with the reds. You know, it's oddly comforting to always expect the worst. You're never unpleasantly surprised. Red hand mission complete. We get 400 XP, and Morgan says, it served me well so far. That it has, Morgan. That it has. I'm pretty sure, we go right into the next TF2 series line. I'm so glad we have kept the TF2 series line. It's amazing. I love it. But I still have no clue how they talked Valve into that. The fact that we have Valve characters talking within our silly little mobile game for 2011, insane to me, bro. But I'm so freaking grateful for it. Let's see. Man up, soldier. You ready to go to the next mission, Mike?
We'll send it.
Heard that, yeah. I'll say, yeah, we keep pushing. If the rebels and reds are fighting together, we're going to need some kind of edge. Otherwise, I just start hashing out the details of our terms of surrender. You know, something a little bit poetry to it. I tell you what would be great of an edge. More of me! Alright, why don't you go supervise the training of some of our troops at the barracks in your unique style? That way, you'll leave me alone for a bit, and I get to do something more important. I think I can't think of anything right now more important than a nap. Yeah, a nap sounds good right about now. You're making more sense by the second. I'll show these pansies the sheer brutality of blue training techniques. I prefer Imperial methods. The elegance and efficiency of their method. Everybody should be joining their guild. Anyway, I might have added that last little bit. But we're going to go ahead and train 3 soldiers at the barracks and 3 rocket ammos at the tool shop. Alright, don't really care about that rocket ammo thingy-majigger. However, what I really do like is heavy right here because it's telling us to build 3 heavies. Bro, I would have done heavy by default. He's already a good enough unit. You don't need to tell me twice. Let's see, where is he?
Okay, the soldiers are fantastic. I use those in my Humble formation a lot.
Full stop.
Being able to hit the back row, they're definitely not the strongest unit in the game, but the fact that they can do such good damage in the back row, 10 out of 10. If you guys don't have a bunch of those, definitely start building a bunch of those guys. Especially
if you're lower level. I mean, the fact that you unlock this guy at level 10 with heavy is insane because, I mean, heavy is at least a nanopod unit, so, you can explain it like that, but soldier is one of the very few units I felt could have been a nano unit, and he would have been justifiable, right? But the fact that he's a free unit, oh my gosh, yeah, bro is amazing. Bad news, we are short 600 something gold, so that is a yikers. Easy way to fix it, have it fixed by next stream. I'm just gonna come over here and let's see if I can turn off some stuff.
Well, if you look at the BattleNations when the TF2 units came out, they came out near the end of the life cycle. So before, I think it was 6 months to a year before the game ended when they officially came out. So they had them with the idea of being a long-term unit to make it up into the end game. So they put them at an early level just so people always have access to them. They're one of the few units in the game, I believe, that get up to rank 8, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, but I'll be honest, man, that's a very nice explanation, and giving credit to Z2, because I'll be honest, my always explanation is just they partner with Valve, they didn't want to piss off Valve, they made them overpowered, right? But no, that's a really good explanation, because yeah, you're right. It was the last major update before the naval update. And of course, the naval update is what they ended on, but it was massive. Not only because of the fact that they had a TF2, partnership, but I mean, they wanted these units to be good. So like you said, they made their ranks extremely good. Heavy, I was even talking about in chat right now, my Heavy is starting to get a little bit weaker, but we just got him to rank 2. He's much better now. So these units are even made to be, ranked up. So 100%.
Oh yeah, I'm on the wiki right now. They get to rank 8, which to get from rank 7 to rank 8 will take 629,000 SP gets to that point. They do have level requirements, obviously, to get them to higher ranks. So let's see. To get to rank 5, which I think is everyone should have theirs at R4 now, it'd be at least rank 50 to get to the R5. And then rank 60 to be level 60. So we won't be able to see them at their max potential for a while. Because then 7 and 8 does not have a level cap, it just, then whenever you do it, you do it. But I mean, they're fantastic units. Definitely, if you're a lower level, still like building up a good army, build these guys, get them up as high as you possibly can. But until you guys get a good setup to get bars and gears, just keep building more. I think at one point when I was still leveling up, I probably had 10 of them that I just were sitting there dead.
Sure, dude.
So I just didn't have the bars initially to actually heal them, get my army back up. Now I've kind of got a little bit of a surplus, so I'm pretty good with that.
And for any new players joining in, now they have the ability to assist barracks. Friends, Friends.
Major difference right there.
Dude, literally, Friends update was already a great update just by itself, but just even the balancing, it helped the game so much, because gears and bars, that was one of the slowest processes in the game. I mean, bars, just good luck, and gears, unless you got lucky off that Recoil Ridge factory, you were just kind of SOL, right? But with, now assist, it's just add 100 friends and go start hunting for vehicle factories and barracks, With 50 assists per day, if you focus on just one at a 10% chance for both barracks and gears from vehicle factories, that gives you a 5 on average per day if you're using all 50 assists on only barracks and vehicle factories. That gives you a 5%.
100%.
Yeah, and dude, 5 per day, that's amazing, because yeah, dude, I would be screaming over the moon back in the day, on my earlier accounts, if I could get, 1 gear every day from, the Recoil Ridge, right? But now, on average, you can get 5 using all of your assists. So yeah, just huge, super glad they balanced that. And yikers, I need to watch out for this guy right here, because I just remembered Ron Drunker rules. Okay, who is going to attack me next?
Also, a good piece of advice as well is remember to check Port City the moment you guys have that unlocked.
Oh yeah.
The Frontier Recruitment HQ, which is one of the 6 buildings you can actually do there. There's a chance to get a bar there. So, always a chance to check there. I used to check that pretty much every single day, just in hope to get a bar.
Dude, that's super
Especially at early levels, even with the Friends update, it's every chance you can get to possibly get one, it helps. And there's so many other different little settlements around the areas that can easily give you extra points. Like if you look at, let's see, what's some other fantastic locations that I recommend? But probably more of a higher level thing if I remember correctly, but it is still a way to get stuff. Like I believe, let's see, it's not Tropic, I don't believe. There's a town that has a bunch of deal. I don't remember which one it is. Scarborough. The moment you guys unlock Scarborough, there are multiple advanced and regular steel factories. So if you guys go there, I know I was going there to get at least 100 free steel a day for quite a while. That's a good option. I don't know if their Frontier Recruitment HQs are up and running, but if they are, that's a good place to try to get a bar.
I would agree. We're on our next Raptor fight right now, and I just hate the Hunter, bro. He's so weak, but I got 1 mini tank protecting him. I think that should be good.
See, it's funny, when I first played this game years ago, the Hunter was like my favorite unit. I don't know why. So I always rocked the Hunter profile picture for years.
Dude, that's fair, man. I mean, like, he looks cool. Full stop, he looks awesome. I'm just talking about viability, man. He is just...
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, you can look at units, there's so many different units that early on, you'd be like, oh yeah, these are perfect, but they're not going to last end game. So hopefully with Madrona, obviously, I believe, was it Tio did the interview recently with the one developer?
Oh, it was Hobby. Yeah, it was a Hobby Hangout.
Oh, Hobby Hangout. Okay, my bad.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, it was just he did it with Boris.
Yes. Like, Boris obviously done a lot of really nice things, and obviously listening to what the devs are saying, they're going to be doing balance patches in the future. Is on their list. Bring the game back up to where it initially ended. Hopefully on the level 70 area, I think would be awesome, but I'm also trying to see what they do to change the units. Because it may be dumb to say this, I would love to see the Trooper have a reason to be used in a level 70 battle. Whether they just have a higher dodge, they're better in XYZ reasons, they get a specialty bonus against something. I want to see every unit in the game be fully viable.
Heard. I agree, especially...
That's like a dream of mine.
Yeah. Dude, that's fair, especially with their rank system, because it's like, you could ask the question, what is the current point of getting an R6 Trooper? Nothing, except just, showboat, right? But I get what you're saying, yeah, you want every unit to be viable in some way, shape, or form for the entire game.
Yeah, you look at other, like, big games, like, I used to play Destiny a lot. I could get a really cool gun from something, but the gun was just trash. There's no reason to run it over X, Y, or Z. So I'd rather have every unit have a purpose. I don't want to go back to the old school days where every single PvP match was just dominated by legendary sandworms.
Heard. Agreed. I do have some bad news. I'm not sure if you can see chat right now or screen, but we did just lose a hunter, tragically. So I'm going to go ahead and take another 15 seconds, but I'm going to do the SIP strategy you talked about, because that's pretty cool.
It's longevity. You gotta play longevity.
Especially considering, I forgot, we're not at night yet. It's not, look, it's 3:43 for me, it's 4:33 for you. It's evening in America. It's not party night. It's not party night yet. Yeah, gotta wait. But, I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick. Give me like 15 seconds.
And for everybody in chat, I'm very big on longevity in general and all of life. I work out pretty consistently, I run a lot, I stretch a lot, I do yoga. So if you guys ever want to like talk about that stuff as well, again, hit me up on Discord, it's Calsaurus Rex. I am in I'm pretty decently active in Discord. Just shoot me a DM, I'll get to you as soon as I can. We can talk about whatever, if y'all want to talk about fitness goals, talk about video games, talk about whatever. I'm always down to make new friends. Besides Borderlands, I've been playing a crap ton of Helldivers too. So if y'all want to drop in and murder some bugs or bots or whatever, like, always hit me up.
Kevin, no, literally him. That's what I'm saying. Perfect cover, and I just had somebody on Twitch, Kevin, great guy. He was asking, is this the same firefighter dude? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like, he's not talking like a firefighter. Yeah, dude, do you lead anything within the department, bro? Because, like, I gotta be honest, man, you don't act like the typical Florida guy. You act like a much more intelligent, much more collected northerner, or someone from Connecticut or Massachusetts, one of those eastern board states, dude. I'm really glad to hear this story, dude, and like I said, dude, I would love to talk more, even right now if you're down to talk about Borderlands.
I really appreciate the compliment of being the intelligent. I mean, being in the fire service, a lot of people like look at us as just like hose draggers.
It's not even that, yeah, dude.
I drag a lot of hose. I do a lot of training. I just for the first time ever in my life, I just hit 225 on squat, which I was very impressed and very happy with. But I mean, we do a lot of stuff like that, but it's a very intelligent game. Everybody in our department is required to be an EMT, which is a emergency medical technician, and/or be a paramedic.
Gotta provide first aid.
I actually recently applied to go to paramedic school, which paramedics are very different than nurses and doctors, obviously, but we can do a lot of things in the field that a nurse can't do.
Save your life on the spot type of thing.
Yeah. We do a lot of stuff on the road, in the field, kind of in different crazy environments. I mean, I can definitely go into, as long as I can't talk about, like, people's names, locations, stuff like that, but I can talk about generalized calls, things that I've seen, change a lot of details up, but I can give good explanations of the stuff that we see generally every day, which is there are some pretty bad days. But it's they don't consider us blue collar. We're considered like it's the whole like white and blue collar type stuff. People work on like construction being blue, white being more like your office worker. Something made it really good as a thing that we're like gray collar.
if you don't mind me asking,
We have education, we have stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and I was just gonna. Oh yeah, follow up question to that because that's a great point. I was saying because you got me thinking about when you said the blue collar stuff. Are you guys considered? You guys wouldn't be considered federal employees, even though you work for the government. It'd be more local, or either even on the state level. There's no way it would be a federal. Or am I wrong here?
There's different levels.
Okay.
So depending on where you go work at, I work for the state of Florida, which is why I get FRS, which is the Florida Retirement System. I work for the county, so I focus mostly on the county level. And you have our own jurisdiction. There are city firefighters, sent with the city police. There are federal and state, so different levels, different things. Like my buddy trying to get me to go up with him to New Jersey. There's a federal firefighter gig up there for a year, which I've been debating trying to go jump on that for a little bit. It'd be really fun. But I like the county. I like where I live and where I work. We're very busy, depending on what station you go to. But no, I'm a county employee.
County employee,
so all my stuff is for the county.
Heard, and I guess this kind of gets into without getting too much into it. I'm really just curious about the cultural aspect of this. Out of all the states to be developing, Florida, even here, is talked about being easily in the top 5 fastest, not even growing, but developing states. I mean, like, the culture has shifted so far from, like, just, a resort, a paradise place, to, like, legitimately one of the best states in the union. Have you been in Florida your whole life? Were you born and raised Florida, if you don't mind me asking?
I was born and raised Florida. I've been around the country, a bunch of different states, doing a lot of cool stuff over the years, but Florida's where I was born. I've been raised here. I pretty much work in the county where I was born at and raised. So for me, it's a very big, like, honor to me to work where I lived and give back to the people who helped me throughout the many years.
That's awesome. We did just lose a wimp. Oh, we lost 2 wimps? Where did the second one die?
Champ.
I didn't even see the second one die. What? Anyway, okay, so we do lose 2 wimps apparently, but yeah, no, dude, just, before I go silent, I just wanted to say, yeah, dude, because, like, I've been to Florida. I go to Florida, like, either once every year, or sometimes I get the honor of going, like, twice or 3 times a year. And every time I go, it's either to see family or go to, Universal, Disney, or, some other, spot. But, like, I swear, dude, at least as a tourist, I should say. So, obviously, I don't know as much as you. But as a tourist, somebody who goes in and out of Florida, it's become much less a tourist-driven, oh, you're here for, an amusement park. Oh, you're here for an attraction. To, like, legitimately developing industries. You're trying to set up, something in Miami. You're trying to set up a long-powered, economic, system of where people can move into the state, build their lives up, and actually, set up, a livelihood for themselves and their family. And it's shocking because all of these areas that are traditionally have people move to, like California and New York, you're seeing Californians and New Yorkers, they themselves pack up and move to Florida. So it's just pretty crazy. I would say that, again, that's a compliment to the state because obviously, being a tourist distraction is one thing, but being one of the best states in the union, that's, like, awesome. So, yeah, dude, I just wanted to ask if you'd maybe seen that as a native there, and I'm about to go take my shot.
Oh, 100%. I mean, Florida's definitely building up in, I think, some good ways, some bad ways. I grew up very more rural. I grew up on the woods. I hunted, I fished, I hike. I still love to hike all the time whenever I get a chance. I'm very big into that kind of mentality. So it's kind of bittersweet seeing Florida progressively get more industrialized, seeing more of the build-up. And, like, even, like, right where I live in out of the country, I'm more rural, there's a 55 and older community being built up. And it's kind of hard, and it sucks seeing so much native area of Florida with beautiful trees, places I would go as a kid and explore. It's being lost. But at the same time, it's nice seeing the build-up because it allows more funding for my main job and allows more really cool things to happen with us, give people better opportunities. It's very bittersweet.
Dude, I mean, yeah, it's just the battle, I mean, I can only imagine losing, the natural beauty of Florida, but, it's more funding, it's more people, so, and especially you said you grew up more rural, heard. Dang, so, are you still rural, or are you more based more within a major city in Florida, or would you say you've moved maybe suburb, maybe somewhere in between?
We're still more rural, like
Okay.
where I live, but it's slowly building up, and it's starting to lose that. It's going to start becoming more suburban progressively. But it's going to be next 20, 30 years most likely. But for now, it's still decent. I can deal with it. I still got a lot of wonderful farm people near us. I still have a lot of really cool stuff. One of my neighbors actually, he runs a donkey sanctuary. So people who can't take care of the donkeys anymore, they abandon them. He takes them in. It's really cool to go play with all the donkeys. Like I volunteer on my off days. I go to a food pantry up in my local church, and I help give out the families who need it. I'm kind of all over the place. I'm very busy.
Heard, dude.
It's a really cool area. Like right now, it's still very family oriented, very small southern kind of mentality. But again, it's progressively changing. So like, where I work in the county, I work in a very busy section where I have multiple nursing homes. I have very 55 older communities. I've got a VA, all kinds of crazy stuff where I work. So I'm constantly running my butt off on calls. And it's funny, back to the firefighter stuff for a second, but like even like where I actually like my station that I'm assigned to, when you go to other stations where they're much more rural, much more country, they might get 1, 2, 3 calls a day.
Heard.
But those calls are generally important. If somebody's legitimately having a absolutely horrible day, and country people do not call 911. They don't.
Absolutely.
Jason Henderson, yes, go fishing, please. Fishing is so much fun. I love fishing. 10 out of 10, great experience. Take everyone you can. I don't know if you have kids or a girlfriend or a wife, but take them fishing. Even if your girlfriend, like mine, likes to read books while she fishes, it's still just a little bonding. Get out, get some sun, great time. Compared, but like back to like the other station where they run, people in the country don't call 911, and if they do, you know it's bad. Whereas people more in like suburban areas, city, they call for whatever they want. Which it's our job to go to you. It's fully understandable. But you're gonna see a lot different things over the years. Like I've been on for a little over a year now with the fire department. I've seen so many calls, and I still see new calls every single day. My last shift, I had 2 calls that was like, I've never ran it before. This is just a bingo card of weird.
I'm not sure if you can still see the stream. I'm on your base right now. Is there any way you think we win this encounter? What are you thinking? Because I did both my heavy shots, and now we got the wimps up front a little bit weaker.
I'll be honest with
yeah.
you. Homeboy to the left up there, that dude has a lot of damage.
This guy, yeah, this guy, oh yeah. Yeah, he can hit the entire field, and yeah. So you're saying we focus...
It's very random, but he's messed me up on a few battles. I've lost a couple super tanks for a while.
I hate Bro so much.
That's a rough one.
I hate Bro so much. The only person I hate more is the mine layer in Navy when he does his X, because all that X does like 400 damage and it breaches you, and it can legitimately, if it gets a crit, one-shot a M10. So yeah, hate Bro as well. I think we might as well run here. There's no reason for us to be here. I was just trying to help you out, but I also realized I'm not on my main. I'm on my level 21 BattleNations account, and I'm trying to battle a level 50 scout, so probably not going to work out for me.
Probably not, but that's alright.
Heard. We are going to go check out Jason's base, though, because I do have Jason added. He's added as Bob2001, and we're going to go help him out. Oh, yeah, I don't know which one he prefers. I call him Jason or Bob all the time. He's a great guy. Dang it, he has his vehicle factories over here, and they're running. I just cannot help them. I hate that freaking glitch. We're going to go ahead, and we're going to try...
I got a bunch of stuff running right now. I'm kind of letting the little kid in me run a little bit right now. So I'm spending way too many nanopods. But as a kid, back when this game first came out, I used to spend hours watching those ads and doing Tapjoy.
Oh my gosh,
because
dude, I had
a dream of having all the units.
Yeah.
I wanted every single unit in the game. I want, even if it was just one. I'll show you my units later. I'll pull up my base and we can talk about whatever, all the stupid stuff that I've got. I'm trying to get one of each unit. That's like a dream of mine.
Dude, I'm just...
But there is one unit I will never get that I missed. And breaks my heart a little bit, but it is what it is.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Is it the one that was for the Patreon?
Yep.
Yep.
Plasma Mammoth.
Heard.
I just couldn't. I could spend the $500. I had a lot of stuff being fixed at my house. My AC unit went out. I had to drop a couple grand on that, and I was like, I just can't articulate right now. Putting $500.
Dude, perfectly
As much
understandable.
as it hurt.
Dude, the biggest thing, I think this is even more important. Because, like, at least, yeah, I understand, you know, I understand the clichéness, I'm sorry about saying that. But, like, at least how I feel the community feels is, it's going to start the completionist run as soon as they release the first limited edition unit. As soon as they drop that bad boy, bro, I'm about to go broke because I'm going to make sure all of my accounts, and you know how many accounts I have, has one of each for that exact reason. Yeah, I completely understand where you're coming from. So the second they release the first actual limited edition unit in-game, I'm going to go broke trying to make sure every single account has at least one. And as far as, yeah, the plasma, I wouldn't really worry about it. I do have it on mine only because I knew I was going to do, you know, the YouTube stuff. But yeah, dude, I really say it comes down to, more importantly, whatever they make the first troop back to be. And that could be the Blood Ninja, that could be the Special Ops, just whatever they decide to be, you know? Or heck, maybe they go all in and make it a legendary animal coming back. That would be crazy.
Jason, if I fish with my mom, little brother, stepdad, and a dog. Hell yeah, dude.
Amen.
That's awesome.
Beautiful.
Being out with your family, beautiful.
Absolutely.
We love that.
Yes, sir.
I'm very big on family, you know, so is my girlfriend, so it's family's very huge to me. So, always spend as much time with your family as much as you can.
Absolutely.
Even today, I was spending time with my family earlier today. Had a wonderful lunch with them. Now we're here talking about one of my favorite games.
Beautiful, dude. And
the Snow Crusher. I don't remember the Snow Crusher.
He's assuming he's talking. I hope he's not talking about like an actual Snow Crusher, but he's talking about the unit. The unit was actually pretty good. I know a lot of people had chromes with it. Definitely could have done more damage, but I liked it as a unit.
That's what I've all
Heard. Again, he might be talking.
Oh yeah. It's
Heard.
like a Silver Wolf's design.
Correct. Yeah, it's I believe it. Yeah, Silver Wolf based, and I hope he is talking about that one, not like an actual Snow Crusher. Otherwise, all about the family.
Yeah, Force of Shroud's raid.
You are correct, Danis. Absolutely. Bro, them and Shro, dude. I swear, Z2 had a obsession with that girl. You realize there were 21 boss strikes, and they gave Shro 5 of them. If they had one boss strike less, she literally would have a quarter of every single boss strike in her name led by her. And you can't even say it was a Silver Wolf thing. Yeah, dude, and you can't, and the worst thing is you can't even say it was a Silver Wolf thing. Oh yeah, dude, if you could go to the wiki, pull up boss strikes, literally, quarter of the boss strikes, all about Show. What's up, Abe Loth? Just saw your comment earlier on the YouTube. Appreciated that. But yeah, glad to have you in stream. What's up with you? How you doing today? But yeah, back to, whatever the heck I was complaining about. You know what? It doesn't matter. I was just yapping about something. We found 3 vehicle factories. Abe Loth and these 3 vehicle factories took my mind off of it. It doesn't really matter. You guys ready for 3 vehicle factory pulls? Woo! Alright, this one comes, thankfully, to Cool Wall. Got to give a special shout out to him. And how you feeling about these, Mike? We feeling lucky or not lucky?
Oh, 100% lucky.
100%
We
lucky.
already discussed it last night as well. I mean, being in the Empire, we have a better luck
Imperial
chance.
luck.
And I mean, I've definitely seen it. Like, even like I did one battle with the Silver Wolves last night before going to bed. I was like, oh, I'm just going to do one battle really fast. And I got 2 gears on a mark.
Beautiful.
Like, that's just insane luck.
Beautiful. And also, I just want to say thank you, Abelis, for reminding me what I said. Dr. Vogel, that was exactly what I was about to say. You can't even say Shro was a situation of, oh, they just really loved, you know, Silver Wolves. No, they had a guy called Dr. Vogel. He was introduced for the 10 boss strike. He had one of the coolest boss strike units ever. His tier 10 was a flying Dexter fragment, one of the coolest units ever. And instead of bringing him back, they literally did him once, never brought him again, and then did Shro 4 more times. So, and you got to really think, on that 4th time, they had already done Shro 3 previous times. They're like, all right, boys, it's time for another Silver Wolf. What are you guys thinking? We could either do Dr. Vogel, which everybody loved, and, you know, we could give him a return, or we can do Shro for the 5th time. And they decided to do Shro for the 5th time. So, hey, their decision. We'll go ahead and do one. All right, no problem there. We got some gold. Really nice base by Cool Wall. Do another one. Got some gold, no problem. And we're going to go ahead and do the last one here. And just more gold. No problem. We got 2 gears and back-to-back earlier on this stream and then another gear. So can't keep pushing it. It's all good. I'm probably going to save those last 10 for tonight. Unless I can find one more vehicle factory somewhere along this list. But we're chilling with that. Oh, man. I got a question for you, Mike. Especially being part of the Empire. I'd love to hear your opinion on this. Do you think we'll see boss strikes back by Halloween.
I don't think we'll see boss strikes by Halloween. I definitely think they're going to do some sort of special event for Halloween. I think it'd be a really great time to do something, start bringing the infected troops in. Curious to see if they'll allow the troops to stay like long term, like kind of like how the mystery troops are on the world map. If occasionally we'll just run into a random set of those guys, it'd be really cool. But definitely I see something cool happen with Halloween.
Awesome.
Just don't think there's going to be a boss strike yet, because obviously we still don't have guilds yet. We're just on the initial phases of friends being rolled out. So I definitely think probably the next update we'll see will probably be a really big friends fix. And probably like coming into October's area, we'll start seeing something with an event. Maybe our first limited time unit should be really cool. Even like just a zombie hunter coming back, which was probably one of my favorite design units. Had a little raptor on a chain, a chainsaw, a shotgun. Super cool design.
Unbelievable aura. He was like in a mid unit. He didn't really do that past like level 15, which I think he was advertised. But bro, his design, unironically S tier, one of the best ever designed by Z2, because you could tell he had story to him.
Dude, he's one of my favorite units. I think I had 2 or 3 of them back in the day, just because they were so cool.
Like you said, baby raptor on a chain, a chainsaw in his hand, full blacked out. Bro was like goated. Yeah, absolutely. Z2 was simping hard for Shro. That they freaking fracking wore. Aboleth. Used to have a flying Dexter fragment, and it was great. Dude, I'm telling you. And they did one. They literally gave Dr. Vogel that one boss strike. They said, hey, here you go. Here, have one of the coolest tier 10s ever. Everybody wanted to see him come back, and they did Shro 4 more times. Crazy, dude. It was freaking insane. So, yeah. Don't even...
I'm on the wiki right now for the
boss strikes.
The very first one was August 14, 2013 to August 19th. And that was Second Lieutenant Dorian's Assault, which I believe was a rebel.
Correct. He was a rebel, and ironically enough, you never saw him again. That was the first time you saw him out of all the boss strike units to return. You'd think the first one would return. Nope, never saw him again. Also, I want to give a special shout out to Breadbin for the fields, 3 farms, and tool shop help. Very much appreciated. But yeah, dude, also really, Lieutenant Duran is also a good one, because, like, yeah, he was literally the first boss strike. Everybody liked him. At least his promo art looked cool. He looked like a depressed emo in all of his silhouettes. But yeah, unironically, should have brought him back as well, especially being the first boss strike, but they didn't. Did him once, never brought him back. I think it's because, you know why, they made Ludwig, and everybody liked Ludwig more than Duran. And Duran was basically just a wimpier version of Ludwig. Ludwig was like, you know, cigar smoking, you know, doctor, you know, Forrest Gump type deal. Military sergeant, if you will, and he was working for the rebel. So I think once he got established as like the rebel guy, they just ran with him. Because, I mean, he would be used for like, I think 3 boss strikes. He was used for a few. And he was leading the rebel, so that's probably why Duran was never brought back. I like Evelyn's Clyde.
Oh, that's good. In total, there was, like you said, there was 21 boss strikes in total of the game initially being out. And it went Dorian's Assault, which was obviously the first rebel one that we ever saw. Then we had a Raider with Shaman Kuros, then Shroud. Then we had the Infected from November 1st. We had Usual the Raptor Trainer, so another Raider. Evelyn Ace Heart's Airstrike, which she has a couple in here. Yeah, just 2. Shroud's Revenge, so we had to beat Brave by Shroud, because probably pissed that we beat her.
Yeah.
The second battle was Shaman Kuros, so we see another Raider again, pretty quick. And then Rebel Sergeant Ludlow. Dr. Vogel, which, again, probably one of the coolest boss strikes, if I remember correctly.
They knew they were
really cool units.
They were going into double digits, and people were like, I hope they do a cool boss strike, and they delivered. Because when Z2 wanted to deliver, they delivered. It was insane. So yeah, 100% one of the best boss strikes.
Definitely some really cool ones over the years. There's only was 2 infected troop boss strikes, which is interesting.
And I'm definitely biased.
Only 1 naval.
Oh yeah, the Navy, and it gave the Minesweeper, and ironically enough, we even see him in game. You know that Sovereign Navy formation, the yellow encounter you can sometimes get wildly, and it's 2 subs on the side and 3 units lined up front, and then that one minesweeper in the back with a Navy trooper. I know the exact formation. It's very common. Yeah, that one.
The Navy trooper, probably one of my favorite. I love that dude.
Dude, you got 3 of him for his boss strike. He was one of the very few boss strike units that was limited to 2 boss strike, but you got 3 of him. So when you won him, I gotta go find the boss strike he was given in. Because remember, you got 3 of him, and it was I think it was Sovereign Forces. Yes, dude, it was Sovereign Forces. Yeah, dude, check Sovereign Forces. When you got tier 3, you got 3 Navy troopers. It was one of the coolest freaking things ever. Because I remember getting tier 3, and I was like, oh wait, I get 3 of him. And yeah, dude, his depth charge attack is so good.
Let's see. At tier 3, we would get 3 Navy troopers.
Amazing.
I remember those. I had those guys. I never got the Mind Slayer Destroyer from that boss strike. I think I like just up to the mini sub before our guild failed that one. But 3 Navy troopers, 2 mini subs, and then 10, 11, 12, you get a total of 3 of those Mind Layers. That's absolutely just insane. They do so much damage.
And
what I'm curious on is the very last boss strike. The title, Battle of the 5 Armies.
It and Boss Strike 20, in my opinion, really just disgraced their legacy. I mean, like, they gave a bunch of stuff, but, like, bro, look at Boss Strike 20. Boss Strike, you're right, 21 isn't that bad, but if you could please go to Boss Strike 20, it is so horrendous.
Let's see what we got. Boss Strike 20.
I hate, you got it, and I hate this one so much. I got it pulled up on stream for everybody, and yeah, I want to hear your reaction.
Oh.
Yep.
What is that?
Yep.
So the first one was a Simujami drone.
Which was a tier 10. Which is a tier 10. 3 is a sky bus, you guessed it, a previous tier 10. And you understand why I hate this boss strike, I feel.
Winged Mammoth, Shadow Wasp, Flying Dexter, Aerobite, Gunship, and then all 10, 11, 12 are all the 4 level 2s.
When we got this boss strike...
They took all near the end. Has all like the best rewards put into one that anybody can get, which I get it. I'm very big on the side when it comes to limited units. I don't like limited units. I don't like FOMO. I understand the whole purpose of them. Be like, hey, play the game, be around for the cool events. I still don't like it. Because there was a point back when I played the game originally, I took a break for a little bit because I kind of forgot the game was happening. And I come back, and then people are like, oh yeah, if you don't have these 3 units, you're not accepted in the guilds. You won't be useful, and it's like, well, how are those units? Oh, you can't. Thanks.
Right.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah. Gotcha. And you felt that was the way for some units?
There should be, definitely should be very strong units. Don't get me wrong on that. But I don't think they should be the point of that level. I mean, there are definitely some guilds where it's something. Look at the. I forgot what the guild. What guild was so big on blood ninjas? If you're on top of your head.
Honestly, no clue. I just want to clarify. I mean, if you're having the point where, you literally cannot get in a guild because of a previous limited edition unit, that sucks. I feel the problem with Boss Strike 20, this one right here, is just the fact that all of these units were previous tier 10s that people had worked for grinded for, and now you're giving them out as tier 1 or 2. This was the Boss Strike that when I saw it in game, I was like, okay, BattleNations itself is done. Like, this is what convinced me we were, it was just over, right? So I agree they don't need to be so strong that they just completely break the game. They're bad, right? But I just want the aura mainly. Like, for example, your Emperor profile picture, my Mammoth, your Diamond Tank, my Diamond Tank. You go to me. I don't want them to be the most broken units in the world. Heck, we don't even know what they look like. I just want to make sure anybody who has them, can, say, hey, I was, around and I, supported the game. You know what I mean? More of a flex trophy, if you will.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Heard.
I fully get it. Like, there's part of me that likes the limited time units. Part of it doesn't. But, like, looking at the boss strikes, and we just looked at this one, it kind of feels like a slap in the face at that point where it's like Z2 couldn't come up with any new ideas or designs, but obviously the game was, at this point, it was dying.
Oh, yeah.
This was November 20th, and the very last one was the Battle of the 5 Armies on December 18th, which I thought was it looks, if I remember correctly, that was a really cool idea, because it has every enemy faction, from the Silver Wolves, the Ancient Tech, the Navy, Rebels, Infected.
Not sure if you're a big
Raiders, Critters.
Oh, yeah, not sure if you're a big Hobbit fan, but it was called Battle of the 5 Armies. It was a reference to the Hobbit movie, which just came out time. I think it's Battle of the 5 Worlds. It even says that in the references on that wiki. So I'll even show people on stream real quick. But on Boss Strike 21, it says that the name Battle of the 5 Armies is a reference to the Hobbit.
That's absolutely awesome.
Oh yeah.
Lord of the Rings in the Hobbit is one of my favorite series of all time.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't even know that. That just makes it even better in my brain. And it had some really cool units, the last one. I mean, the Chinook helicopter from the Silver Wolves was really cool. Obviously, the Apex Stalker. Everyone loved the Apex Stalker. I thought they were one of the coolest designs. Just the flaming red on it was super dope. Falcon's Nest at rank 6 was not my thing. But the Flying Dexter and the gunships, which weren't the greatest, all the Boars were way better as a boss strike unit. I think most people agree upon that one. Probably one of the best.
Absolutely. I just want to say, JDF, I completely agree. I hope we get level 50 before the first boss strike. Facts, dude. I want to go into the first boss strike with Mega Tanks. So I agree with that one.
Oh, 100%. Mega Tanks would be a super amazing unit to have for boss strikes. But in the chance that we don't, I know personally myself, I'm really grinding my super tanks. Just in case, because I don't know the answer.
Awesome.
And we won't know the answer until obviously the devs start talking more to us about things. And hopefully, just like how Hobby Hangout did his interview with Boris, I'd love to see more Z2 developers, if not like the number one guy or number two guy or girl from Madrona, coming out and being like, hey, this is kind of like a roadmap of what our plans are. That'd be super cool.
Absolutely.
Just to give us an idea.
Absolutely. I didn't even realize you knew Boris worked for Z2. But yeah, I always find that fact so cool that Boris is a previous Z2 employee.
No, I didn't know that. So I actually watched Hobby Hangout's video.
No,
I was cooking dinner.
Yeah, you just said.
I had it on my TV.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just said, I hope we get to see more Z2 devs talk. You might have meant, I thought you were referencing the fact that Boris previously worked for Z2.
No, I meant Madrona. I apologize.
Oh, no, dude, it worked out. I literally thought that's what you meant,
yeah. When I found out Boris worked for Z2, it was super cool. I was having to play on my TV while I was cooking dinner and doing some cleaning. And I just happened to hear him talk about, his old Z2 days, and I was like, holy shit. That's awesome. People who actually care about the game and help build it from the ground up. Especially like in his scenario, where the game came out like 6 months after he got hired. It was super cool that people who were very dedicated, who were there from day one, who were like, yeah, I want this to succeed. This means so much to me for different reasons. It was super cool.
Absolutely. And I just wanted to point out one more thing. Boss Strike of the Five Armies, while awesome in theory, I think is a great boss strike on itself, just 20 really destroyed it for me because of all this, stuff they gave. They made previous tier 10s, literally tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And then tier 19, though, I genuinely feel, tier 20 really killed it for me. Not because they gave so many truths, it just showed that, Z2 themselves, had kind of, knew the doors were closing. But even Boss Strike 19, which was another Shro boss strike, which, I feel iffy about that. But what I seriously can say is this. The promo unit was the mech tank, which I'm not sure if you've seen, but it's literally the tank that can 1v1 the AC and win. So it's overpowered. Yes, it is overpowered.
I actually put the video of that into the member chat.
I love that.
I saw that video pop up in my feed.
I love that video so much. I love that video so much. That video needs to be titled Late Game BattleNations Z2 and Their Consequences because it is just perfect. But you got a very cool looking and strong, obviously, promotional unit for this boss strike. And the tier 10 was a new unit. It was called the Thresher. Ironically enough, it wasn't as good as the mech tank, which I'd argue the tier 10 should be stronger than the promotional unit. But it was a unique concept.
Tier 10 should be the best units.
Oh, 1,000%.
Tier 10 should be... I don't think tier 10 should be so outlandishly strong, but I think they should easily be an S tier, S plus type of unit, to where if you got it, you can definitely do some work with that.
I think tier 10...
it makes a major difference to your army.
I think tier 10, especially tier 10 aircraft, should be able to solo multiple battles at higher levels. Because if you were strong enough to be part of a guild that got tier 10, and you worked for it, you got your place in that, whatever, I think you deserve to, like you said, have one of the best units in the game. Honestly, even as somebody who has Mammoth class, Plasma Mammoth, I think it should be on par, maybe even a little bit stronger than the Plasma Mammoth. And heck, it should definitely be on par, maybe even stronger than the Diamond Tank. That's my personal opinion, but yeah, as a Diamond Tank holder, do you feel that way, Calsaur?
I definitely think the Diamond Tank should be really good. I don't think it should be... I'm nervous to see where it competes to, the Mega Tank and all that stuff. If it's on par with the Mega Tank, I'd be happy. If it's better, obviously, I'd be much happier, but I don't want it again to be something where it's like the unit's so powerful that it negates everything else.
Heard.
Also, look in the chat. Jason, you had the mech tank and the mech artillery. Hell yeah, dude, those things were amazing back in the day. And Abela, he's more talking to you, M, but he's curious if you're going to be doing the boss rig on all your accounts.
Oh, fantastic question, Abela. Glad you asked that. I think I've said it to you and a few of the other councilmen in private. I can definitely go ahead and say it here. My main account will 100% be in the main along with my YouTube Let's Play series, just because, those have been from the start. Those are like my children. Says somebody who doesn't have children, of course. But seriously, love both those guys, so they will definitely be in the main. Everybody else will be managing one of the feeders, so I will, of course, be managing the feeders as well. And all of my accounts will probably be on their own. So, like, the main is really just going to have me and my YouTube account. That's it. I'm not including any of my other alts because all those are spaces reserved for other people, all the other alts can really defend for themselves. I'll probably include them throughout some of the feeders, either if leadership positions or maybe just as, grunts, help a particular feeder.
So this is, I don't want to say too much. It's obviously not my purpose, it's not my life.
Yeah.
But for all you guys who are watching, Emperor does have many different alt accounts.
Sure.
And some of the pictures he shows of him grinding on these are terrifying in my brain.
Sure.
But we plan on having with the Empire many feeder guilds. We plan to have a lot of stuff. And I'd love to see, every feeder guild that we have reach tier 10, 11, 12, 13, if that's even an option. I don't think 13 even is a thing, but maybe in the future. I'd love to see everybody be very competitive and see where things go. Obviously, the main guild that we're going to have up the Empire is going to be, like, the most competitive guild that we have. Like, going for, like, a minimum tier 12. We're hitting all the high numbers. You're putting in the efforts. But the first boss strike will determine a lot of things that change. So after the first boss strike, we're going to look at all the numbers, kind of give a rough estimate of what every person should be hitting. And that's how you're going to be able to stay in that guild and focus heavily on that. Obviously, as things change, it's not really activity throughout the month. You play the game how you want to play it, but during the boss strikes, that's the key word.
Absolutely.
And if you look into our Discord, which we even have in the member chat, which I hope doesn't exposing the Empire too much.
You're good, man. Keep going.
We already have a chat called Breaks and Vacations. So members who are, as I say myself, I want to go on a vacation, and I planned it out 6 months in advance, and it turns out on that vacation when the next boss strike is.
Absolutely.
Obviously, it'd be hard to change that. So, yeah, we'll put into that, be like, hey, I will be gone for this. So, as a courtesy, you can leave your main guild and even go into a feeder, or just not be in a guild for that one boss strike, and allow somebody else to have an opportunity to be in that boss strike who puts in all the effort, the work, and it can be in a higher tier guild if need be.
Absolutely. Just to answer Abelet real quick, she asked a great question. This is Cowosaurus, because they asked who are you streaming with. By the way, I kind of joined early. That's a great question. This is Cowosaurus. He is an Imperial officer within the Empire. He is an Imperial Councilman. If you have any questions about the Empire, he is more than qualified to answer them. He's a great guy, and he has a maxed out account, which I can go ahead and show now, assuming I didn't just break it. Let's see. Cow, you kill me? Because, yeah, my computer just froze. Oh, yeah, my computer just froze. So, there we go, and unfroze. Thank goodness.
If you want.
Yeah.
If you want, I can always stream my screen, and I can show you all, my units and different things. That's something that you'd be interested in as well.
Oh, yeah, let me ask you this. I gotta go make dinner, because it's about 4-ish for me, so I'm about to... Actually, no, we got a little bit longer. Here's what I was gonna ask. Do you want to save the AC battle for the beginning of next stream, or do you want to do it right here? Totally your call, your AC.
Let's do it tonight.
Do it tonight.
We're gonna have a few more drinks. I'll get out of my bottle of whiskey. I gotta eat as well.
Sounds good. Then let's finish it off. I'll go ahead and close off these BattleNation stuff. I'm gonna set some long timers. I'm thinking we shoot. Ooh, yeah. Let's go ahead and actually plan the date. Yeah, we got a lot of people in chat right here. Want to be able to give them a confirmed time. Are you thinking within the next few hours?
Let's see. It's 5:19 right now, so I'm down with maybe 8, 9 o'clock. If that's cool with you?
Oh, yeah, 8, 9 o'clock. I'm trying to do the math. Yeah. I'm thinking, because I'm thinking 10 my time, which would be, well, no, yeah, no, wait, I forgot. Yeah, you're an hour ahead of me. For a second, I thought you were an hour behind me. No, you're an hour ahead of me. So you're thinking, exact time, please? Oh, yeah, we're figuring that out right now, Dennis. We're getting the time. You said 9.
If you want to do it 10 o'clock your time, I will be awake, so I can do it on my time. No problem.
No, because I don't want to do that. Would you be cool doing 9 my time, 10 your time?
Sounds good to me.
All right. And let's go ahead and Dennis. I think you're U.S. based, my friend. So just confirm that is 9 Central Time, 10 Eastern Time, correct? Let's see. What did I mess up there? Did you catch it before me, Mike?
I'm sorry?
Oh, yeah, I was just saying, so I was saying, just confirm that time is going to be 9 Central Time and 10 Eastern Time, correct?
Correct. So 10 o'clock for me. Because it's 4:20 for you right now, right?
Correct. Yeah, I was just double checking. I mean, I'm almost positive I haven't been to Florida my entire life, but I was like, God forbid I mess it up on stream. I really don't want to mess it up on stream. So, yeah. I think
perfect. 10 o'clock Eastern Time, I will be ready to go. If anything, about 9:30, 9:40, I can jump on as well. We can make sure the stream looks pretty and perfect. I'd love to show off my base and talk about different things. Show off some of the units, talk about different things. And the AC fight, I'm very excited to do tonight with the Emperor's Luck.
Dude, I'm freaking hyped. This is going to be freaking hard. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, everybody in chat. We still got a lot of people. So, yeah, I think tonight's going to go pretty freaking crazy. We're going to have a lot of people. I'm not even going to log out of this account. I'll just go ahead and exit and go to, before I go to Streamlive, I actually want to go back to Discord again. Thank you so much, Mike, for joining us, and thank you for joining us tonight, bro. I'm looking forward to it in the next few hours. And for Dennis acting, 10 Eastern. Okay, yeah, got it. Oh, yeah, perfect. So I was just going to convert that time for him, but I think he's got it. Guys, if you need to a guild, please check that pinned comment in the comments right there. That first link is going to take you to the Emperor Discord server. We have a competitive guild, and we have a bunch of casual guilds. So if you need a guild, we certainly have a guild for you. And yeah, with all that being said, that will do it for us. We're going to be meeting back up here in about 4.5 hours, give or take-ish, a little over 4.5 hours. And it's going to be fun. We're going to be taking on the AC at Mike's base and then doing a whole bunch of stuff on the Skinny Beast account. Looking forward to it. Guys, thank you so much for watching this stream. Mike, thank you very much for joining it for me. And guys,
thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And guys, we will see you in a few hours